Imagine your entire life in 10 seconds taken away from you. I remember landing on the ground, I remember trying to get up and just my right arm being the only thing that was moving.
He's riding his motorcycle well within the speed limit and a car just pulled across his path. The most horrific injuries I think I have ever come across.
I was told 20% chance that I was going to survive the operation, and they did 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock at night, worked 14 hours straight, just pinning and plating from my waist down. I just felt like a bag of bones, almost like you're just falling through the earth, just never ending.
It was very difficult because he's in so much pain, and then the trauma of it all.
You know, I didn't want to live for the first few weeks.
I always communicated, always told him what was going on, and it was tough. There was a big, almost bun fight about it. The insurers would nitpick away about, well, you can have this, but you can't have that.
It was a stroke rehabilitation ward, basically, where I got put to. I mean, they were doing what they could, but they weren't equipped for it. They weren't equipped for polytrauma.
So the whole process was fraught with difficulty. The insurer completely disregarding the human being.
I don't know exactly where the pivotal moment was. It was some point between getting into the pool and the gym and then getting into the routine, because for a long time it didn't matter if it was day or night.
And Scott started swimming and swimming. And what he was effectively doing was rehabilitating himself.
I almost felt free again. I progressed from a wheelchair to a Zimmer frame and then onto sticks. That was a very emotional day, just being able to walk the length of a table.
Eventually, the day before, the criminal case was to go ahead. She pled guilty. Great settlement. And it must have been a year later, I was sitting in the office working away. Bing! And it was a wee WhatsApp, a video of him mountain biking, and I couldn't believe it. He said, "Thank you for giving me a second chance."
Well, I'd always ridden bikes since I was a kid and I loved my motorbike. The natural progression was to get back on some sort of two wheels. It was almost going back to the roots again, you know.
He fixed himself in a way. And that, to me, was more important than anything.
Take it one day at a time. Don't be overwhelmed by it. And even the smallest progress, when you take a step back over a period of time, is progress, you know. So just don't give up.